After the recent clash with Palestine, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has announced a range of measures as a response to the deadly confrontations. These measures, he says, are punitive in nature and are aimed to act as deterrent against any future Palestinian aggression. As far as the number of fatalities is concerned, this year is already on the course to eclipse 2022, that was the deadliest year for Palestinians since 2006. Last year, over 200 Palestinians were killed, the worst in 16 years. In this video, we take a quick look at what are those slew of measures that the Israeli PM has vowed for. But before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to One India. The first declaration he made was to strengthen Jewish settlements in the occupied West Bank area. Already, the settlers have been demanding a heavier Israeli military crackdown on the northern West Bank. And with the recent bloodbath, Israel may feel no qualms about increasing the heavily armed personnel in the area. This has the prospects of further enraging Palestinians, and a more long drawn-out conflict cannot be ruled out. Israeli cabinet has also said it would make it easier for Israelis to obtain weapons as well as cancel social security and health benefits of the families of attackers and possibly strip them of citizenship rights and deport them. Earlier on Sunday, Israeli police had sealed up the East Jerusalem home of a 21-year-old Palestinian attacker who killed 7 and wounded 3 outside a synagogue on Friday night during the Jewish Sabbath. The attacker was shot and later killed by police. It has also arrested 42 Palestinians and some relatives of the Jerusalem attacker in its investigation into this attack. And the National Security Minister Ben Gvir has said that he has ordered authorities to demolish illegally built Palestinian homes in East Jerusalem in response to the attack. He has also called demolition of homes one step among a series of important steps for governance and for the war on terror. Although Israel says such moves are an appropriate responses to the so-called Palestinian aggression and that these are simply proportionate responses, such moves have been condemned by human rights groups as collective punishment. Palestine, meanwhile, reported dozens of attacks by Jewish settlers in the occupied West Bank. The most serious one took place in the Palestinian town of Turmus Aya, where settlers torched a car and set a home on fire. This has also raised concerns about further revenge attacks that might have the possibility of stretching these violent confrontations from the epicenter, that is Jenin and Nablus city, to other paths. Another proposal that the authorities are mulling is to advance legislation allowing for death penalty for certain terror offences. Instituting a death penalty for terrorists had already been high on the present government's agenda. Current happenings have re-energized calls for harsher punitive actions against Palestinian perpetrators as well as more severe deterrent measures. Israel's legal code includes capital punishment, but only for exceedingly rare cases. Nazi mastermind Adolf Eichmann was one of only 2 people executed by the state in almost 75 years. Right-wing politicians, including some in the current opposition, have long pushed for a law imposing the death penalty on terrorists, but efforts have fizzled without sufficient support and due to legal issues. Although nothing is still sure about how easy or difficult this might be, but if passed, this will mark a new scope of retaliatory and deterrent measures. These were the main proposals that Israel is contemplating after the recent bloodbath with Palestine. We hope you would like this new video. Thank you for watching.